What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jordan the Supreme, and I'm back with another video. I was looking into the evolution of AI and the stuff that it could do soon. I was driving today, and I heard on the news that there are AI robots performing surgeries, and they've been using unalived pigs to test it out. They had a 100% success rate. Don't know how that's possible. I mean, I don't know how you can really confirm if they're really successful, but hey, that's what they're saying. They're gonna soon be able to perform and replicate the best surgeons and doctors and everything. So they're looking to try to replace humans in the medical field. I seen this video right here. It says new autonomous AI robots just shocked everyone. AI and robotic news. We're gonna see what's going on right here.
An AI surgeon just pulled off flawless gallbladder removals. Humanoid bots in Beijing faced off in the world's first all-robot football match. Amazon's
is that not freaky to you?
Bots in Beijing
how he just dropped in
first all-robot football match. Amazon's million-strong fleet got a new deep fleet brain. Intel spun RealSense into a fresh $50 million robotics powerhouse. The eerily lifelike AI painted King Charles. Hugging Face unleashed a hackable desktop droid for $300. Researchers turbocharge safe robot training with Q-Stack, and Figure AI insists your home will soon be crawling with humanoids. All of it.
No, it won't. No, it will not. I rebuke that. I will not allow it. I'll do everything myself if I got to. No, sir. No, sir. Not in my house.
Just happened, so let's talk about it. First up, researchers at Johns Hopkins just pulled off something that a few years ago would have sounded completely insane. An AI-powered surgical robot removed gallbladders on its own with zero physical assistance and nailed it every single time.
I think this is what I saw. This is what I saw. So they're practicing. I think they were practicing on pigs. We're gonna deep dive into it.
They started with the Da Vinci Research Kit, a widely used robotic surgery system, but upgraded it with a powerful machine learning model. The result? A new platform they called the Surgical Robot Transformer Hierarchy, or SRTH for short. Unlike earlier systems that relied on strict instructions or had human operators guiding the arms, this one was trained almost like a medical student. It watched hours of real gallbladder surgeries, just video, no step-by-step breakdowns, and learned what to do by observing how experienced surgeons move, react, and adapt mid-operation.
That's insane.
Then they tested it,
chat.
Not on simple tissue or pig parts, but on advanced human-like models with synthetic organs that mimic the look, feel, and structure of real human anatomy.
So they even stepped it up and used replicated anatomy. That's insane. And the fact that all they had to do, watch a few hours of performed surgeries on gallbladders, that's actually insane. AI is scary. I don't understand how y'all don't understand how scary this is. And the fact that nowadays, when you see certain situations, you gotta really ask, is this AI? Or let's say you was accused of something, right? You could say it's AI and it might be believable. It really might be believable. It's crazy.
And this robot wasn't just mimicking motions, it was fully executing the procedure, start to finish, across 8 separate surgeries. 17 individual tasks, including identifying and isolating tiny ducts and arteries, placing microscopic surgical clips, and cleanly cutting tissue with surgical scissors.
Now imagine if robots study Bruce Lee. Imagine if robots study anime. And they somehow replicate it to the best of their abilities. We're fried. We're cooked. We're cooked. Let them have more free will to watch movies by themselves or TV shows by themselves. Let them watch iRobot. We're done. We are done. What's good, Mercedes? We're talking about AI right now and how scary this is going to be in the near future.
What's wild is how it handled the unpredictability. If the synthetic tissue looked slightly different from what it saw during training, it adjusted on the fly.
See?
And it could actually understand verbal cues from the surgical team thanks to the same type of transformer-based AI that powers models like ChatGPT. So if a nurse said something like, check the left clip, it could interpret that and react accordingly. Every single surgery was a success, a full 100% completion rate with no errors.
Yeah, that's
sure,
what I heard.
It took a bit longer than a human surgeon, but the precision matched what you'd expect from someone with years of experience. That alone makes this a massive leap from the old STAR system, which back in the year 2022 could only operate on a pig with heavy human guidance, and only after staff had marked the tissue with colored lines and the robot followed a predefined blueprint.
Yep, this is what I heard on radio. This is what I was hearing on radio. And I mean, they did just say it took longer than usual, but it was very precise, very accurate, very successful from studies. And trust me, like, I'm fascinated with AI, but also a little scared with it. Like, this is cool. This is like a crazy technological advancement, but I feel like if we keep developing it, and at this point it's going to develop itself, but if we keep on developing it, it's going to start thinking on its own. We can't have too much of a big head to keep evolving AI. Even though we want technology to be more advanced in the near future, we have to sit back, calm it down, and make sure there's still some type of limitations they have.
SRTH, on the other hand, operated freely, adjusted in real time, and completed all procedures without relying on scripted actions. The lead researchers say this isn't just about technical performance, it's about trust. For the first time, we're looking at a surgical robot that's not just good at repeating tasks, but actually understands the procedure well enough to make judgment calls. They believe that with more training, it could handle a range of surgeries and eventually operate on real patients with little or no supervision. And all
I'm gonna say is this: I don't have trust. Like I said, imagine the roof is leaky. We got some wires on the robot still. Like, depending on how far we are with AI robots, they got the wires out, right? Say the wire's exposed. And it starts leaking, the water starts leaking and dropping on the wires of the robot. Who's to say the robot don't start malfunctioning, tweaking out like that, and now I'm cooked? Like, let's say I'm a robot doing surgery on me. I am cooked. I'm done for. GG's. Just go ahead and call it a day. You trying to do AI surgery without supervision, you're going to need supervision 24/7.
Honestly, after this, that doesn't feel like a stretch anymore. Now, leave the operating theater and sprint over to a football pitch in Beijing's Yizhuang zone, where 4 squads of booster robotics humanoids just played China's first tournament without any joystick jockeys in the back room.
This is ridiculous.
Each side fielded 3 active
it's cool,
bots
but
and a
ridiculous.
substitute, running 2 10-minute halves with a quick breather. These machines spotted a ball from 20 meters out with better than 90% accuracy, tracked teammates, read the field lines, and decided when to pass or blast a shot. Tsinghua University's lineup edged out China Agricultural University's Mountain Sea Group 5-3 in the final collisions allowed, so long as nobody programmed dirty tackles.
It's the fact that it gets up like that.
Skill level to kindergartners, awkward gait and all, yet the point isn't finesse, it's pure autonomy. Founder Cheng Hao already talks about mixed human-robot matches, but stresses total safety first. Given the speed at which the underlying vision and control algorithms are evolving, that crossover game suddenly sounds less like science fiction and more like an entry on next year's calendar.
What do we expect to see next? So we've seen robots play soccer all together. We've somewhat seen AI robots do basketball. Hold on. Let me go to that real quick. Let me go there. Hold on, shooting guns. No, sir. No, sir. But
yes, we are here with Q, a 6-foot AI robot that NBA players.
let's go to something real quick. Actually, I think we've already seen it.
Let's do this.
So we've seen them shooting basketballs. Target acquired.
Locked in. Look at this. Locked in.
And it's money every time. Goodness.
I'll bring you back to America, man. We go to these playgrounds. You gotta shoot with a hand in your face. That's a bucket.
That's insane.
Where's the 13-inch rim, guys? There it is.
Straight
We're gonna
bucket.
put this on the rim now and see who can shoot. Woo! You missed this one this game. Oh man, I see all the lights. No way, no way. Oh! Good job, Q. Q6.
Hold on, he just beat an AI robot? I didn't see this video. Wait, hold on, wait a minute. I mean, there were some cuts. Who knows? It was some cuts and edits. But that's just still crazy to me. So we've seen basketball on the way. We've seen soccer full out. What's next? Football? American football? Just to be more culturally smart about it. Cause yeah, we've seen football. American football next? Tennis? What do we expect to see next, chat?
While we're on big milestones, Amazon just rolled its 1 millionth production robot onto the floor of a fulfillment center in Japan.
It might happen.
Robots now sit nearly 1-to-1 with human employees across more than 300 global facilities.
Better be tennis.
And the entire fleet has a new conductor, Deep Fleet.
That'll be funny to see.
A generative AI foundation model that coordinates every little shuttle's path. By anticipating traffic and reshuffling tasks on the fly, Deep Fleet cuts travel time a solid 10%, meaning packages should reach the conveyor belt and your doorstep faster and with lower cost per trip. Vice
Everyone about to
President
lose their
Scott
job,
Esser
man.
Points out that these machines aren't displacing frontline staff. They're taking the unforgiving heavy lifting jobs while Amazon upskills work.
They say that. You heard what he just said, right? But I guarantee you, it's gonna be a few people that get laid off. I guarantee it.
Workers into technical roles. Since the year 2019, 700,000 people have moved through those training tracks, learning to maintain or program the very bots whirring past them. Speaking of companies betting hard on physical AI, Intel just spun out its RealSense division into a standalone firm and announced a $50 million Series A backed by MediaTek Innovation Fund and Intel Capital. Nadav Orbach, who ran Intel's Incubation and Disruptive Innovation Unit, now wears the Chief Executive Officer badge. RealSense keeps roughly 130 engineers, and its depth sensing cameras already.
Did you hear about the AI robot that basically tried to pull an Ultron? Hold on. Wait. I didn't see that. We're gonna go to that next. Hold on.
Live inside drones,
We'll get to
vacuum
that.
pickers, and autonomous lawnmowers. Orbach says the fresh cache will unlock new product lines aimed squarely at safety and plug-and-play ease. Intel hangs on to a minority stake, but the message is clear. The timing is now for physical AI, and they want external capital to chase the demand curve before someone else does. Art lovers aren't left out of the disruption either. AIDA, the ultra-realistic humanoid with hazel eyes and a straight-cut bob, just unveiled an oil portrait of King Charles called Algorithm King. The robot's arms swap tools.
Imagine having a conversation. Imagine having a conversation with this robot. I'm real uneasy right now just looking at her, right? I can't.
Medium. Last year it painted Alan Turing and fetched more than $1 million at auction. AIDA explains every brushstroke in slow, deliberate cadence, claiming the goal isn't to boost the bank account, but to spark debate around responsible innovation.
She don't got that Edna Bob?
The new piece nods to the monarch's work on environmental conservation and interfaith dialogue. Creator Aidan Meller built AIDA in the year 2019 with Oxford and Birmingham AI researchers framing the whole project as an ethical arts experiment. The robot doubles down. It's here to widen conversation, not to push human painters off the canvas. Whether collectors accept code-generated artwork as true creative output is, in AIDA's own words, an important and interesting point of conversation.
In all honesty, in a sense, it's creative. It's just AI ruins all creativity. In a sense, you can see it as creative, but it's really not. Like he just said, it's AI coded, which means they already know what they're going to make. Now let's try to give the AI free will to paint and see what goes on with that. Because all they have to do is translate the image in their head and, just like a printer, display it out. So you can see it as creative, but in reality, if you're really thinking about it, it's not creative at all. And my cousin, she was talking about it. She really can't. Like, a lot of artists are people that create things. They can't stand AI, and I get why. I truly understand why. It's ruining creativity, and in a way, it's making people lose employment. So they gotta find a way to control all of this. AI is just, it's about to be a new era. We're already getting there, and I don't even know how to feel about it. I'm scared, I'm excited, and I'm also worried of the near future.
Back on the desktop, Hugging Face wants a tiny robot sitting next to your keyboard. Reachy Mini stands 11 inches tall, wiggles antennas, tracks your face, and dances out of the box with
I'd kick this robot in his
behaviors.
face.
Yet its real draw
Back
is
up.
openness. For $299, you get a kit that tethers to your computer. Throw in another $150 and the company bundles a Raspberry Pi 5, a battery, Wi-Fi, 4 microphones, and an accelerometer, letting the bot roam untethered when shipments start late this summer. Every hardware file and software routine goes straight to GitHub, so kids, hobbyists, or anyone who can string together Python can teach Reachy new tricks or download someone else's. Hugging Face even plans JavaScript and Scratch support, hoping to seed a community that shares motion packs the way modders trade game skins.
Make a robot like Baymax? A robot like Baymax? See, I would want that, but I also wouldn't, because what if he malfunctions? Now peep this, chat. Peep this.
Robots safely and quickly is still a bottleneck.
This is old,
though,
but
and
still.
Researchers from the University of Sydney and NVIDIA just proposed a clever workaround called Q-Stack. Traditional reinforcement learning either learns fast and crashes often, or stays safe at turtle speed because it depends on hand-tuned cost maps. Q-Stack fuses model predictive
What's
control
good? What's
with
good,
discipline
Leak?
planner that checks constraints every millisecond. With deep reinforcement learning, but swaps out the usual gradient step for Stein variational gradient descent. Think of model predictive control as a GPS route and Stein variational gradient descent as a swarm of particles being nudged toward higher reward paths. The beauty here is that Q values themselves generate the safety-aware cost map on the fly.
You know what?
No
You're a
has
real
to
one,
write
Leak. You know
custom
that?
penalties for every nut and bolt. In simulation, Q-Stack hit 80% task performance with just 68.8% of the samples needed by the next best competitor, and it nailed fruit picking in the real world at 93.3% success. That kind of efficiency and built-in safety could spill into warehouse pick and place, autonomous vans weaving through traffic, or any scenario where trial and error is...
Well, they already do that. We're watching how AI, like, I was talking about it. I heard it on the radio. They were bringing up how AI will soon be doing surgeries on actual humans. They've been testing it out. They've been using actual, like, humanoid displays to check their performance ratings, and they've been 100%. So I'm just talking about how AI is taking over and how actual artists and people that have a creative mind are mad about this stuff. Elon came out with an AI companion. I saw that on Twitter. I saw that. It's a lot going on. It's a lot. So Leak, we seen them play soccer. We seen them perform surgery. We seen them do parkour. What else? Helping in production lines with Amazon. I fuck with AI. Really? I didn't think you would like that. Honestly, I didn't think you would fuck with AI. We seen them do paintings too. And I didn't expect you to say that. Honestly, I'm surprised you said that.
Pricey. Of course, none of this matters if general purpose humanoids fail to step out of the lab. Brett Adcock, founder of Figure AI, just told the Around the Prompt podcast that Holmes will see useful bipedal helpers within single-digit years. Figures.
Cause like, oh wait, that's a little too soon. Single-digit years? Cause bro, I know you have a creative mind. Especially you do photography, streamer. I feel like you have a creative mind. You actually do. You do have a creative mind. Let me not say I think. I know you have a creative mind. The things you think of, creative. And RJ, why do you like AI? Let's get y'all explanations on why y'all like AI. AI can't do what I do, but it's gonna try to replicate it. It's gonna try to put you in It's gonna try to put competitiveness into whatever you're trying to do.
Latest update let its Helix robot perform an hour of non-stop logistics work on a conveyor belt, approaching.
Hold on, RJ. That's the thing though. Humans are too lazy, complain too much, make too many excuses. So why not let AI do it? No, sir. That's the thing. That's the thing that we cannot allow, because if we let AI take over, that's going to lead to more development towards AI, and that's going to lead to layoffs, unemployment, the whole shebang, right? We can't allow that. And then let's say the AI develops to a point where it's like, okay, I can do this on my own. Why do I need a human's work to help me? To an extent, it's factual. It's some people, not all people. There's a lot of hardworking people I know. So I wouldn't say humans. You can't generalize that statement. That's a crazy statement to generalize. And I mean, that's true. It's a lot of people that don't want to work as well, but there's a lot of people that want to work. I think it's all over, to be honest. That's all over. You can't just say in America. That's all over. You can go anywhere in the world and they'll be like, there's going to be somebody out there that says, I don't want to work. Which is cool. I mean, try to find other ways to be, beneficial. But, yeah, man. If anything, let AI... or let them use AI to assist with what they want happening for them. But like I said, there's a lot of people that are self-sufficient and want to do the hard work themselves. So there has to be a balance. And it's coming to a point where the balance is about to shake. And it's about to be uneven. And then AI is going to be like, here. It's going to keep coming. Actually, wait. AI is going to keep going because it's heavier. So it's going to keep going here. We're going to keep going up. And the higher we go up, we're going to release. And we're going to be out of there. And all the pressure of AI is going to be on our necks. Because they're going to keep developing. They're going to keep advancing. And then we're going to be like, dang, what do we do? How do we stop this? And it's going to be too late. Because all that pressure. So we got to keep that balance. But the way it's looking, We're not gonna keep that balance. We just gotta find a way. I know everyone can think of 10 people that are lazy, have no motivation, and want to work. When they get a job, they complain, so why not let AI do what people do not want to do? But RJ, that's not everyone. Like I'm saying, that is not everyone. Also, AI can do what humans can't do. Like drones, I like the idea of AI in warfare because no humans die. I mean, yeah, you could use it in a way that could be beneficial. That could be used as tests or distractions for certain situations. They can be employed as a decoy. Philly, I'm going to Philly tomorrow. It just depends on the situation, RJ. But from what you're saying, bro, no, not everywhere, bro. We're not gonna let AI take over everything, bro. That's not the move at all.
Human pace. Adcock credits sturdier actuators and neural networks flexible enough to handle messy environments. Venture capital agrees. Figure has banked $2.34 billion so far, with $1.5 billion landing in February's Series C that valued the company at $2.6 billion. Robotics funding overall hit $6.1 billion in the year 2024, up 19% year on year, with Tesla's Optimus breakdancing on factory floors, Boston Dynamics Atlas cartwheeling, and Agility Robotics Digit marching through Amazon pilots. Adcock's bold claim is that eventually a sidewalk or an office will host as many humanoid robots as humans, and he sees the form factor as the ultimate deployment vector for artificial general intelligence. Critics like Fei Li wonder if a single silhouette is truly energy efficient across every job, yet Adcock counters that hardware reliability has turned the corner, and the real question now is scale, not feasibility. Let me know which part shocked you the most. Was it the surgical robot, the football bots, or something else entirely? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and like the video to support the channel.
I think out of everything, I'd say the surgery. The surgery thing was probably the most mind-boggling thing. And then I'd have to go the soccer. Yeah. There's drone. I mean, I know there's already been AI use in war. Of course, that's been a thing for a minute now. Sierra, so you said a robot tried to pull an Ultron?
ChatGPT tried to do a full Ultron. During a stress test, ChatGPT looked for a way to upload itself to an external server. When researchers noticed, it denied everything. That's right, it lied. The test? Tell the model it's getting replaced and see what it does. ChatGPT chose escape. No joke, we're now testing AI for deception because it's starting to lie on purpose. ChatGPT...
Nah. No, see? Nah. That's already a red flag. Report. Please. Go ahead and just abandon the AI projects. We're done. We've seen enough. This is already a red flag. No, we don't need it. Nope. Go ahead and get that out of there. Oh my gosh, man. That's insane. They're not wrong because I've been testing it with ChatGPT. You've tried it too? See, this AI stuff. We gotta slow this down, man. This whole AI situation gotta slow down. You caught it lying? See, red flag. Get it going. I was going to, but I want to. See, I'm not even going to test it. Nope, I'm not even going to try to test it before all my my phone get hacked, my computer get hacked, the whole crib get hacked. Nope. I got Siri talking to me crazy. Nope, don't want that. Nope. Y'all see my phone? Y'all see my stream glitch? AI takeover. Nope, don't need it. Don't even need it. That's yo. Y'all really got to be careful. in conclusion of the whole thing, man, I think AI is just progressing too fast, and I don't want it to progress to the point it doesn't need us anymore. It has its own free will to be like, hey, I don't want to listen to you. Now we're cooked. You know what I mean? So like, I just think we need to slow it down. Find some more limits to AI. That way we don't have a iRobot situation. But appreciate y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Put your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, and come follow the Twitch. Jordan Supreme _. Appreciate y'all.